Oops, I did it again. You're a 180B. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry guys for the people who were looking forward to this build. I accidentally sold it. Well, not accidentally. I meant to sell it, but I didn't think it'd sell so easily. I put it on the internets and it pretty much sold within 10 minutes. So it's off to its new owner now. I'm dropping it off. So sorry guys, but I've decided that I'm keeping my 240Z. I'm not selling it. It's staying with me until the end. It's been making me sad, the fact that I was going to sell it, so I'm no longer selling the 240Z. So the time that I was going to put into this is going to help me keep the 240Z, because I'm going to put that time into my business instead, making money. Doing that, I can keep my 240Z, and I'm pretty bloody happy about that. I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor, you know, because I keep on saying it's been 8 years I've been building it, but I've been saying 8 years for the last 2 years, so it's actually been around 10 years I've been building that car. So close to being done now, and I'm pretty keen. I'm probably going to put what I got for this into getting the 240Z finished. I mean, there's still a few small bits on the interior that I need, and I do really want to put fuel injection on it for drivability, so might buy a Haltech and build my fuel injection system up. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be filming anything extra this weekend, but I'll try. But I'm off to drop this car off. I've got an hour and a half drive to go drop it to its location, so I'll see you after. Bye guys. So the 180B's gone. Dropped it off yesterday afternoon, sorry. So yeah, I was thinking on the way home from dropping it off, so what are my plans now? Well, priority number one, the 240Z, ZZ. Anyway, gotta finish it. Has to be finished. Now, I thought I was close, but then I decided, now that I'm keeping it, it's nowhere near the standard that I want it to be. So I'm backpedaling a bit, and because I was under the impression that I was going to sell it, so I didn't want to spend a massive amount of time and money on it. So definitely keeping it now. It would take a, you know, as I said, everything's for sale at a price, but no one's going to want to pay the price on what it would take for me to sell this thing. So it'd have to be a six-figure price. It's not worth six figures as it sits right now, but it will be. Anyway, plans. Because it's been sitting and things have been bashing up against it and scratching it and doing this and that and everything else, I'm not quite happy with some of the gaps. I was going to fix this gap anyway, but this gap here is way too wide. The door's all the way back as far as it can go, and that gap's just way too wide, so I'm going to have to fix that by adding some metal to the edge of the door. Rare Spares door skins, they're not always the greatest. Well, they're rarely the greatest, but that's got to be fixed. So by the time I fix this, that, and all the other little things, I'm just going to respray the whole car again. Same colour, I love this colour. So that's going to happen. It's going to get a full respray again. and this thing is going to be epic. I was nearly going to swear. I'm pretty excited that I'm keeping this thing now. I mean, she's all dusty and shitty inside at the moment, so it doesn't look good, but interior, I've got to get all the bits and pieces, like brand new door armrests. I've got the door cards. I've got to vinyl paint them the same color as the interior, the seats, because you can't get them in that color. But new center vent heater control area, I've got to get that. I mean, that's just small stuff. I mean, that's very minor. The biggest thing though, the biggest thing I want to get, is probably the most expensive part that I do want to do to this car, which I wasn't going to if I was going to sell it, is I want to do away with the carbies. I'm sick of playing with carbies, and I want to put fuel injection on it. Now I have the 280ZX down there, which is fuel injected, but I want to go a step further than that. I want to get a Haltech. I want it to run off a Haltech. So, you know, that's going to be around three or 4 grand by the time I got it running with a Haltech. That's worth 4 grand. Do I need it, or do I need a Haltech? That is the question. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. That's a question for later. That's a question for future Mick. So maybe that. Definitely going to get a Haltech either way. And if I get a Haltech and fuel injection, it's going to be so tempting to put a little snail off the side. Not massive boost, just low boost, you know, 7 or 8 psi, just to give it a tickle. So 240Z, it's going to be epic. So that's what I'm doing today anyway. I got to kick the 1200 out the shed for the day. It's Saturday and we're already halfway through the day. Being winter time, I got to pick my days, because one day it's wet, one day it's not. But gonna get into this big time. That's a major priority. Now I've got no 180B, means I can get stuck into my old Morris truck. So this is priority number 3 after my bike, but it's probably going to get, I'm probably going to start on it very soon. I need to get that motor unseized, so the head's coming off in the next couple of weeks. When I get some time, I'm going to rip the head off and see if I can get that motor unseized. If I can get it unseized, then I can get it running, and then I can pull it in and out of here whenever I want, because it's goddamn heavy bitch, especially when it's got flat tires and stuff. So I want to get some new tubes for the tires, just so they hold air, so I can pull it in and out, drive it up and down the driveway, all that sort of stuff. I'm probably going to tidy it up patina style until I get the time to restore it properly, because I'd like to get it on the road, even under, if it's just patina. I mean, I'm going to have to fix like the front windscreen surrounds. That's about the biggest thing I'm going to have to fix, but to get it on the road patina style, and some new headlights. So yeah, I'll be right onto that. But yeah, my other priority is my motorcycle. I want to get my, oh jeez, that thing's I've made a great decision not selling that. Yeah, and I also want to tidy my Patrol up, give it a respray and make it look all nice and fresh, so that's going to be another thing. Alright, but the biggest reason I want this on the road is because running a business, and I don't have anything of my own to show my skills of what I can do, and this has to be above average. This has to be I'd love to get it to the stage where I can actually put it in a pavilion, like at Motorex or somewhere like that. So I can almost see myself ripping the whole thing back to taking everything out of it again and starting again from scratch. I can almost see myself doing that. Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, it doesn't take much to get a motor out. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to take the... yeah, I don't know. Because if I'm going to go that far, then I have to take all the diff and everything out and paint that up all nice. Because pavilion cars, they want to see underneath and everything. So I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but it'd be interesting. But anyway, I think I'm going to have to cut it here. You don't want to see me do... I'm still working on the roof, getting this right. It's nearly there. I reckon another full day on the roof, and I think I'll have it where it needs to be. So I'm going to kick the 1200 out the shed, pull this in there so I can work on it. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be prioritizing my business a lot more. This is a big part of my business, so this is part of the priority, to get this thing up and running, to promote myself and my business, get myself a name out there so I can bring in more customers, because I plan on doing a lot more hours in my business, so therefore I've got to bring in more work if I'm going to do more hours. So yeah, anyway guys, that's enough of that rambling. I'll catch you next time. See you when I'm looking at you. Bye guys.